You thought the console wars had a clear winner, didn't you? Well, the latest sales figures just dropped, and what they reveal about PlayStation, Xbox, and a surprising new challenger might just make you rethink everything you thought you knew about gaming dominance. Remember late 2020? The PlayStation 5 launched into a world grappling with chip shortages and supply chain nightmares. Getting your hands on one felt like winning the lottery, and for years, it seemed like a console perpetually playing catch-up, supply-wise. But now, nearly 5 years since that challenging debut, Sony has released their latest financial report, covering April to June of 2025. And these numbers? They tell a fascinating story of resilience and, frankly, massive success. In just that 3-month window, Sony shipped an additional 2.5 million PlayStation 5 consoles. That's actually a slight uptick from the same period last year. But here's the real kicker. In total, since its November 2020 launch, Sony has sold an astounding 80.3 million PlayStation 5 units worldwide. Let that sink in for a moment. It's not just about the hardware either. The PlayStation ecosystem is thriving. We're talking 123 million active users on the PlayStation Network, keeping the community buzzing. And gamers are clearly buying games. Sony reported selling nearly 66 million PlayStation titles in that same 3-month period alone. It's a powerhouse, plain and simple. Now, let's put that 80 million figure into perspective. While Microsoft doesn't release exact sales numbers for the Xbox Series X and S, reliable estimates place their 5-year sales at less than half of PlayStation's total, likely hovering around 30 million units. It paints a pretty clear picture of who's leading the current generation. But just when you think you've crowned a winner, a new contender steps into the ring, and they've made an entrance that simply demands attention. We're talking about Nintendo's new hybrid console, the Switch 2. Nintendo always plays by its own rules, and the Switch 2 is no exception. It launched with incredible momentum, selling a jaw-dropping 3.5 million units in just its first week globally. By the end of June 2025, the Switch 2 had already racked up nearly 6 million sales. Nintendo has clearly tapped into something special, showing that innovation and unique gameplay experiences can still command a massive audience. This isn't just about numbers. It's about user engagement, brand loyalty, and who's truly capturing the hearts and wallets of gamers worldwide. We're witnessing a dynamic shift. So, what does this mean for the future of gaming? Will PlayStation continue to widen its lead? Can Xbox innovate enough to close the gap? And how high can the Switch 2 climb, redefining what a hybrid console can be? We want to hear from you. Which console are you playing on right now? Did you snag a PS5 after its rocky launch? Or are you still waiting? Jump into the comments or hit us up on social media and tell us your thoughts. We love hearing your perspectives.